Yeousch!
What's up, everybody? It's wak4863. Before I jump into this commentary, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Brosef Stalin for hooking me up with this gameplay. There will be a link to his channel in the description, so if you want to check out more of his gameplay or his commentaries, head over there, tell him wak4863 sent you. So I'm back to Brutal Truth, guys. I'm back in it. This is going to be a Brutal Truth video, and it is going to cover partnerships and YouTube money, and mainly it's going to cover YouTube money, but I'm going to get into to partnerships and some other things as well, and just dispel some of the fantasies that people have in their mind about how it all works. So without further ado, getting right into this, YouTube money. You're going to find people across the board about YouTube money. It's a good thing. It's a bad thing. You shouldn't make YouTube money. You should make YouTube money. Let me tell you this, guys. You wouldn't be a painter and be painting all your life and somebody offer you money to buy one of your paintings and you say, no, I'm not going to accept your money, I'll just give it to you. Okay, just a random stranger comes up and says, hey, I really like your work, I want to buy this painting, how much for it? Oh, it's free, here, just take it. There's costs involved, there's paint, there's canvases, there's whatever you're painting on, whatever you're painting with. There are those things, your supplies, that cost you money. Okay, now YouTube commentaries, gameplay commentaries, GFX. Okay, I don't care what you're doing. You're doing vlogs, you're on a YouTube channel, and you're doing something. There's a certain amount of money that you have spent to get into commentating or making YouTube videos. Okay, whether you're just a vlog guy and you bought an HD camera so that you can have good quality videos, or you're a GFX guy so you bought a sick computer and the programs to do GFX, or you're a YouTube commentator and you do gameplays, so you've got, you know, your PS3 or your Xbox, which yes, you may have already had, maybe you didn't buy those to do this, but you bought an HD PVR or a capture card of some sort. You bought a computer or had a computer that you had to load some sort of rendering setting on. You bought a microphone, Turtle Beach headset, so you can compete with other gameplay commentators, or, you know, a headset of some sort. So there is some money that goes into it, and that's the physical kind of money. That's not even, let's say, your soft costs, which is your time, time playing the game, getting the gameplay, time sitting down in front of the computer and doing a commentary or doing editing and things like that. Let's put it this way: if you're gonna go and work at any fast food restaurant, they're going to pay you at least minimum wage. Okay, and the state that I live in, minimum wage is $7.35. So let's say they're going to pay you $7.35 an hour to work there, and you've got to drive and you've got to do this and that and the other. You are not going to, your boss isn't going to come to you and say, hey, I want to give you a raise because cost of living's gone up, and you're going to say, well, I want to give my raise to charity because, you know, somebody drives me. Now, most people aren't going to do that, okay? Most people are going to look at that and they're going to say, awesome, you know, I've got another way to survive, I've got another way to pay my gas money to get to work, this, that, and the other, okay? So I came across a channel, and this is what sparked this. I came across a channel that was geared towards giving money to charity. Now, this is a great thing. I don't have a problem with people doing whatever they want with their money, but they made it seem like anybody that wasn't doing that was doing the world and doing YouTube a disservice. Okay, that's not the case, guys. Fact of the matter is that making a little bit of money for what you put into YouTube is not a bad thing. Okay, and here's where I'm going to dispel some of the ideas about partnerships and directorships and things like that. If you get a partnership you are not going to get rich overnight. It's not a ton of money, guys. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you, it's pennies for what you're doing. Okay, you're not going to get a partnership and automatically all of a sudden you're going to get huge. That's not the way it works. Partnership does not help you grow your YouTube channel. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Okay, you grow your YouTube channel through working hard. You grow your YouTube channel through you know, making contacts, making friends, being involved in the community. Okay, and if you want to give your money away at the end of that, that's perfectly fine. But there's nothing wrong with the guy that decides to hold on to his money and that making some money for you know, his PVR or trying to purchase his video games from what he makes on YouTube. It's not a bad thing, guys. Okay, I work a ton. I've got a full-time job that I work, and then I also do my own YouTube channel, and I work for Yeousch as well. Okay, I'm a very busy guy, and if anybody was to come and tell me that, hey, you know, I don't think you should be making money for doing this one thing, I would probably go ballistic, because I know how much effort and I know how much time and work I put into the things that I do. Okay, I put a lot of passion into everything that I do, and I put a lot of hours and time away from my family into this stuff. So anybody that came to me and said, hey, you shouldn't be making money for that, you should give it away to charity. Yeah, you know what, I should probably give some to charity, and that's important, but that's my decision. And that's kind of the point that I'm making, is it's your decision what you want to do with your money. If you are working at McDonald's or a fast food restaurant and you decide, hey, you know, I'm going to take 10% of every check I get and I'm going to give it to charity, that's great. That's awesome. More power to you, do it. But if somebody comes and tells you, hey, you know what, you have to take 10% of that check and give it to charity, you know what, fuck you. Okay, I worked hard for this money, and you can't tell me what to do with it. Okay, so to dispel the idea that making money on YouTube is a bad thing, there you go. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Okay, making money for something that you put a lot of time, you put a lot of effort, you inject a lot of who you are and yourself and your time and money on equipment into this hobby. Okay, it's a very expensive hobby, and getting something back for it is a good thing. That's plain and simple all there is to it. And anybody that tells you different just has a juvenile outlook on life. I mean, realistically, they want what somebody else has, and they're pissed that they don't have it, and that somebody else has it, and they can't get there. So it's important to understand that, you know, people can do what they want. You know, if at the end of this video you decide, you know what, that wak4863 guy is insane and he doesn't know what he's talking about, and you decide to click the dislike button or leave me a hateful comment, by all means, that's your prerogative. That is fully up to you and what you want to do with it. And I can't tell you, I can't make you do anything different. Okay? And that's what I see in the communities. I see a lot of people out there that are like, we need to make these guys be different. If you want something different, step away from whatever you're watching, step away from whatever you're doing and the people that you're associating yourself with, and find somebody different. Do not sit at a YouTube channel and say, I wish this guy would do this. I wish this guy was different than he is. Because you can ask any female on the planet, guys don't change. Okay? So sitting there hoping and wishing and praying that someone will change to accommodate whatever you're wanting is realistically retarded. It's juvenile. It's not gonna happen. Okay? Here's the moral of the story. Here's where I'm gonna go with this whole thing, is that you decide what you're gonna do with it. Okay? And virtually Leave everybody else alone. Let them do whatever they're going to do with their stuff, okay? And if that means they're going to spend it on hookers, then they're going to spend it on hookers. If that means that they're going to donate it to charity, then they're going to donate it to charity. Who are you to tell someone else what to do with their stuff, okay? Recapping, YouTube money, not a bad thing. It's okay to make it. YouTube partnership, not going to make you huge overnight, not going to make you rich overnight. I hope this dispelled some of the bad ideas that are out there. And if you got a like in your pocket, slap it on this video. Peace.